Every day, the average person faces thousands of decisions. You're choosing what to wear, what to eat, and even what to buy. But here's the shocking part. Research shows that over 70% of our purchasing decisions are made impulsively. That means, most of what we buy is done without careful thought. Here's something even crazier. A study by the National Association of Retailers found that 82% of people regret buying something within a week. Imagine that. Nearly 8 out of 10 purchases you make could lead to buyer's remorse. So, why do we keep overthinking and making these decisions? In this guide, we'll uncover the psychology behind overthinking purchases and show you how minimalism can stop the cycle. You'll learn simple tricks to make smarter choices, avoid impulse buys, and only spend on what truly matters. Stick with us. By the end of this video, you'll be making decisions that lead to more happiness, less clutter, and fewer regrets. Ready to take control? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The Trap of Too Many Choices. Simplify your mind. In today's world, we are faced with thousands of choices every day. Whether it's choosing a new pair of shoes, a phone, or a simple lunch, the options can be overwhelming. Studies show that the average person makes over 35,000 decisions daily. But did you know that more choices often lead to more stress and worse decisions? A 2000 study by Sheena Iyengar at Columbia University found that when people had fewer options, they were happier with their choices and bought more. This is where minimalism comes in. It helps reduce the number of decisions you have to make, focusing only on the essentials. One strategy is to limit the places you shop or set a specific range of products to consider. By narrowing your focus, you cut down on overthinking and increase satisfaction with your final choice. Chapter 2. Instant gratification versus long-term fulfillment. The minimalist mindset. We live in a culture of instant gratification. It's easy to get tempted by the idea of buying something right away to satisfy an immediate desire. But often, these purchases don't bring lasting happiness. According to psychologist Timothy Wilson, in his book Redirect, our brains are wired to crave instant rewards, but long-term satisfaction comes from investing in what really matters. Minimalism shifts your focus from fleeting moments of pleasure to lasting fulfillment. It helps you ask, will this item still make me happy a year from now? Before you buy, try imagining the future version of yourself. Will this purchase add to your long-term well-being? By thinking long-term, you can avoid the trap of quick, regrettable buys. Chapter 3. Quality over quantity. How to make purchases that last. One of the best strategies for stopping overthinking purchases is to embrace the concept of quality over quantity. In a world filled with fast fashion and cheap gadgets, it's easy to fall into the trap of buying lots of things that don't last. But according to a 2021 survey by Deloitte, consumers are increasingly looking for durable, high-quality items that stand the test of time. Minimalism teaches you to invest in fewer, but better, things. When you make a purchase, ask yourself, how long will this last? How often will I use it? A well-made item, though more expensive initially, will often save you money in the long run. For example, instead of buying multiple pairs of shoes, focus on one pair that fits well, is durable, and matches multiple outfits. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You'll get more insights on how to simplify your life and make smarter choices. Chapter 4. The Power of Pause. Making decisions without regret. When you're caught up in the excitement of finding a perfect item, it's easy to want to buy it right away. But many minimalist experts suggest using the pause method. This is where you wait 24 to 48 hours before pulling the trigger on any purchase. Research shows that taking a step back before buying can help reduce buyer's remorse. In fact, a study by the Journal of Consumer Research found that giving yourself a cooling-off period led to better purchasing decisions. By waiting, you allow your emotions to settle and can assess the true value of the item. This pause gives you space to ask critical questions like, do I really need this? Is it worth the price? A little time can go a long way in helping you make a more thoughtful decision. Chapter 5. Minimalist Currencies. How to spend smarter, not harder. Minimalism isn't just about cutting back, it's about making smarter choices with your money. Instead of seeing money as something to spend quickly, think of it as a currency that buys more than just things. It buys experiences, peace of mind, and time. In The Simple Path to Wealth, J.L. Collins explains that spending on the right things can actually enrich your life far more than accumulating endless items. When making a purchase, ask yourself, is this going to improve my quality of life, or is it just a distraction? For example, instead of buying the latest tech gadget, consider investing in a weekend getaway or a new skill. Studies show that experiences bring more long-term happiness than material goods. So, when you're considering an item, think of the broader impact it will have on your life, not just the moment. Chapter 6. Decluttering your mind. How minimalism eases decision-making. Minimalism isn't just about clearing your closet, it's about clearing your mind. Research has shown that a cluttered environment can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and even reduced decision-making abilities. A 2011 study by Princeton University found that people in cluttered spaces had more difficulty focusing and making decisions. This is where minimalism works wonders. By decluttering your physical space, you free up mental energy to focus on what truly matters. Apply this strategy when considering a purchase. Instead of thinking about every option available, narrow it down to the essentials. For example, before buying a new appliance, consider whether you already have something that fulfills the same purpose. When you clear your mind and simplify your surroundings, decisions become easier, and overthinking begins to fade away. Thanks for watching. If you want more videos on minimalism and smarter spending, be sure to subscribe to stay updated. Less clutter, more clarity. It's time to take control of your life.